POhWER is a charity that's been going for over 28 years, supporting people to speak up. We provide advocates to people. An advocate is someone that supports you to have your voice heard. It's a really interesting career because you can use a range of different skills to support people to have choice and control over their own lives, and you can enable them to be part of a conversation about themselves.
To be a good advocate, you need to be able to communicate. You've got to be able to listen to the person, but also to be able to break down that information and give it in an accessible way so they can make their own decision without your influence or input. Sometimes the person might make a decision that you might not agree with, but in your role, you hold no judgment, you hold no bias. The only side you're on is that person's side, and you will support them with whatever decision they make, even if you feel it's an unwise one.
My job is an independent advocate for people with learning disabilities. I enjoy helping people. I believe that if you didn't have someone like myself who is an independent advocate, you won't be able, if you have a learning disability, it'd be hard for you to get your voice across, especially if you need help with housing and if you've got a problem with your employer.
You don't have to come from adult social care or a caring background. You can come from any background. We've had advocates been successful who've come from hairdressing and even working in freight management. So it's all about what you can bring to the role.
So some people will come in, as I did, with an NHS or a clinical background. Some people will come from social care, so social workers or social work students that have a change of career path. In many instances, people with their own lived experience or the lived experience of family or friends that have used advocacy, and it shows them the value of how that can benefit people in society.
It does help if you genuinely want to make a difference, you're a caring person. A lot of our advocates that I've spoken to, they are very caring, they genuinely want to help and support, and I think that's a really big factor to the role. They want to make a difference in people's lives.
At POhWER, working on culturally appropriate advocacy, a lot of our patients are experiencing discrimination, which we are supporting them to challenge. We also find that it's difficult for people from most marginalised communities to find how to access services, and through co-production, that's something that we're really working hard to try and improve.
One of the benefits of working for POhWER is that you're joining an organisation that employs over 200 advocates working in a range of different locations across the country. So there's always the experience for development, for peer support, for learning on the job and qualifications that allow you to progress your career further within POhWER, as I did, or other options to move across the charity and health and social care sector.
We do offer flexible working hours, and we do encourage that, so not necessarily working Monday to Friday, 9 till 5.
If you've got a person with learning disabilities and you want to work for POhWER, I say you should try it out. They will look after you. But I understand things, they're always there to help, especially with IT.
With my career now, I'd like to go on to be a supervisor. I interviewed recently, and the feedback was to get more experience. So my managers provided me with some tasks that supervisor will do day to day, which I'm looking forward to getting started on. I've also started the Independent Advocate Qualification Level 4, which will take me about 18 months to do. Once I have achieved this qualification, I hope to then re-interview and hopefully be successful. But that's the sort of way I want to go. I want to go up and see what else advocacy will bring me.
So if you're thinking about a job with POhWER, a career in advocacy, don't be put off by what stage of your career you're at or what skills you have, because there is always a role for people that have the right values, that wish to stand up for people's rights and support other people within society.
I love advocacy because you are there for that person when every other professional isn't exactly listening to them. It's so powerful to be able to provide that support and give them the encouragement to use their voice. I love getting up every day for my job, even when it's challenging and difficult. But when you do get them outcomes that the people want, it is the most amazing feeling, and that's what I work for every day.